Hello, today's story is about O'Tattler the Tattletale Teller. O'Tattler the Tattletale Teller was a black and white magpie with sharp golden eyes and a black and white bill that snapped when he tattled tales. Did you know the koala wears a pink nightcap to bed? Did you know that Jim the Ranger has yellow flowery undies under his jeans? Did you hear that the twins gave Joey Roo red berries to eat and Mrs. Kangaroo had to spend the whole morning cleaning the red off the pouch? She was so cranky. One day, after a long day of tattle-telling, Great Owl sent O'Tattler to sit by himself at the edge of the forest, just to think about it. He was sad. I just want people to like me, he said to himself. I just need one big story. That'll impress them. He suddenly jumped as an old lady plonked down beside him. She was wearing a pink dress with big yellow daisies on it and a huge flowery hat which covered most of her face, and it was tied in a clumsy bow under her neck. Are you O'Tattler the Tattletale Teller? She said in an old lady kind of voice. Yes, ma'am, answered O'Tattler politely. Good, good, said the old lady. You know everything that's going on in this forest, so I'm sure you can help me. I'm trying to find the animals, and I know they're hidden somewhere in this forest. I can't help you, said O'Tattler. It's a secret. Great Owl has hidden them with a spell, so the poachers can't find them. Whoops, I wasn't supposed to say that. And he looked horrified. What a shame, O'Tattler. I heard about your tattletales in the city. You're quite famous for your stories and news. I've made some delicious seed and fruit cakes for the animals and some bacon for Dingo, just in honour of your great name. Well, I can take you, he said, thinking how the animals would praise him when they found out how famous he was and how some nice old lady had made them a delicious feast. I know the password. I have an idea, said the old lady, patting O'Tattler's shiny black feathers. You give me the password and I can run on ahead and tell them how famous you are in the city. Then you can make a big entrance and we can share all the goodies together. O'Tattler the Tattletale Teller thought this was a perfect idea to impress his new friends, and he whispered the password in the old lady's hairy ear. Hairy ear? The old lady jumped up, sprinting into the forest and ripping off the pink dress, the flowery hat flopping around like a giant daisy. It was the poacher. O'Tattler realised he had been tricked. Now his friends were in danger and it was all his fault. Great Owl, help! Help! I need your help, he squawked at the top of his voice. There was a flutter of wings as Great Owl landed sleepily beside him. What do you want, O'Tattler? She yawned. Have you thought about the trouble your tattletales might cause? O'Tattler the Tattletale Teller hung his head. Oh, Great Owl, my tattletales have caused the animals to be in danger. Please help my friends. And he told Great Owl what he had done. Great Owl spread her magnificent tawny wings and flew off towards the forest. O'Tattler the Tattletale Teller crept away towards the desert. I can never go back. I'll find another forest to live in and I'll never tattle another tale, he sobbed. He was hot and thirsty when Kangaroo and Great Owl found him. Where are you going, O'Tattler? Asked Kangaroo. I'm going to start a tattle-free life somewhere where no one knows me, O'Tattle answered. But what are you doing here? Came to find you, of course, said Kangaroo. Friends don't abandon friends. Really? Said O'Tattler. Really, said Great Owl. Of course you will need to say sorry to the animals, but they are safe. I got there just in time to change the password, and the poacher drove round and round looking for them until he ran out of petrol. Last time I saw him, he was walking to town looking very hot and sorry for himself and wearing the most ridiculous flowery hat. Actually, I quite like that hat, said Kangaroo, laughing. Come on, O'Tattler, it's time to go home. Thank you for coming to find me, O'Tattler, and I'll never tattle tales anymore. But first I have something to do. He raced off into the forest with Kangaroo and Great Owl right behind him. O'Tattler spotted the poacher plodding along and swooped down and gave him a good pecking, then snatched the flowery hat off his head and dumped it down on Kangaroo's head. Kangaroo laughed and laughed, and they hooted and laughed and squawked all the way back to the safety of the forest.